You ever throw a frisbee to a dog?
Not during the walk, no, but maybe if we're playing in the backyard or something.
I did once time, but I was near a highway and my dog got hit by a car.
Jesus. Why would you throw a frisbee towards the highway?
Why would you do that?
I did, and I threw it over the fence and it rolled. Sometimes a frisbee rolls like a tire. I never had a baby bird. I had one time, and I fucking dropped it. I fucking kicked it against the wall.
Jesus, Chip.
This girl, I'm like, check this out, babe. And I fucking kicked it against the wall.
What did she do?
She was screaming and crying. I thought she'd go out with me. She found a little baby bird, and it was sick. And she goes, look at that. I go, oh, I'll help that little mug. And she hands them to me. And I go, watch this. Watch him fly. And I was like, fucking kicked him into the fucking wall.
And it died?
Fucking blew out. It went nothing but fucking blood and beaks and feathers. I was like, what do you think, babe? I had a puppy get killed one time.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was showing it tricks on my bike, and I dropped it, and its little head went into the spokes.
Oh, God, Chip. That's terrible.
Yeah, I know. I heard it go like, "Arr!"
So what'd you...
I just left it there, went home.
You left the bike?
With the puppy in it. It was all struggling.
That's disgusting,
His
Chip.
little feet were kicking.
Oh, my God, Chip. Why would you do that?
I was hungry.
No.
We were having SpaghettiOs.
Yeah, but you couldn't tell your parents that didn't they wonder where the dog was?
Yep.
What'd you say?
His head stuck in the bike spokes.
So your mother didn't go get the bike?
She was like, eat your SpaghettiOs, Chip, or they're going to get cold.
So you just left it?
Yep.
Did you go back and get your bike ever?
The next day.
Was the dog still in it?
Yeah.
So what'd you do with the dog?
I petted him a little.
Was he dead?
No.
He was still alive?
He was yelping.
And you just petted him?
Yep.
Did you try to get him out of the spokes?
Nah.
Why?
Because I was scared he was going to bite me.
What'd you do with the bike the next day?
Just took it home when he was finally dead.
So you drove the bike with the dead
No,
dog
I just pulled him out by the tail.
And what'd you
Threw
do?
a little mug and a pile of leaves. Miss ya. My fish had cancer.
How'd you find that out?
Fucking died.
That's not.
One day I came
that's
home.
Not necessarily.
I bought a bunch of them, pollywogs and stuff. I was out there catching them. I caught a bunch of snails. And I came home, and there was dirt all over the bathroom floor. And Lamar said I had to get rid of all your fish and pollywogs and snails because they had cancer.
That's tough to hear.
I'm like, how'd you know? And he goes, never you mind.
Yeah. In hindsight, I think he just did it out of spite.
No, he didn't.
Oh, okay.
They were sick. He was helping them.
Oh, good.
I'm like, did they suffer? He goes, nope. I picked them up by the tails and knocked them out.
Knocked them out.
Yup. I didn't even feel bad because we were eating fish that night. So I was like, fuck it. This is what they would want. I had a fucking fish. I used to throw them up there and karate chop that little mug. I was practicing karate on my rabbit.
On your fish. How did you do that with the fish?
I would throw the little mug up there and chop him into the doily. I had a dog.
Tell me.
Mr. Scraps.
Oh.
What happened to him?
I don't like the fact that it's past tense. What happened?
I was playing fetch with him.
Uh-oh.
That sounds fun.
I don't like that. I don't like where this is going.
I threw the stick. And he went out to the street to get it.
Uh-oh.
No. Why'd you throw the stick in the street?
So I like the way the stick would sound when it hit the street, that little scraping sound.
It is a nice sound.
Okay,
nice
all right.
Yeah.
And Mr. Scraps got run over by a car.
Oh, no.
Did that kill him?
Eventually.
Did you not take him to the vet?
No.
Why?
Because he had tire tracks in his back.
Well, that's why you take him to the vet.
And he was making, and he went to the bathroom, but it looked like intestines.
Oh, well, no, I think it was intestines.
No,
I don't think it looked
wasn't.
like it.
No, it wasn't.
No, I think it was.
I just took him and I put him back in. I'm like, Mr. Scraps, you're going to be okay.
And you
well.
just left him in the street?
No, I had to get a special and I got him off the street and I brought him home and I was petting him.
Oh, well, I think those were legit intestines.
I think so, too.
And
Mr.
you
Scraps.
should have taken him to the veterinarian. And, I mean, I don't want to put more of this on you, but you are absolutely responsible for his death.
No, I'm not.
Well,
he's fine. He died of old age.
I think it's the stick's fault.
How old was the dog?
Good question.
How old was the dog?
When he got hit,
Yeah.
he was 3 weeks.
No, that's old age. That's old age.
Even in dog years, that's fairly young.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think 3 weeks is still 3 weeks.
I don't
in
think
dog
they
years.
fetch at 3 weeks.
They're actually not even supposed to go home with
right,
you yet.
like their eyes are still not open.
I had just took him out of the box.
Did
he
you
still
steal?
He still had.
Was that just a neighbor's puppy?
No,
I
I
was
got him.
supposed to still be weaning, wasn't
No.
it?
Yeah, they're not
well,
supposed to be waiting.
I always go.
Yeah,
I went to the puppy mill.
No.
'Cause that's the best place for
No,
him.
it's
No,
No, it's not. Chip.
And I got him, and he still had the little things in the box that they use for bedding, the little pieces of wood
No,
shavings. He
I'm
had some of
sure.
those in his hair.
Yeah, no, I
He
think
probably didn't even have that much hair.
I said,
No.
fetch.
Right? I mean, he's
Was
so
his
young.
were his eyes still closed?
Wait a minute. I said, fetch.
Yeah.
It was the first time he went to get a stick.
I don't think he was able to move. No, I think he threw.
wasn't-
You know what?
No.
Did you throw Mr. Snaps into the street?
No,
Is
he
that what
was-
really
no,
happened?
he wasn't-
There was no stick.
He wouldn't get the stick, so I put him in the street, and then I threw the stick, and I heard the clank clank, and he just sat there, and I was yelling, "Go get the stick, Mister Scraps!" And I heard a horn.
This story is breaking my heart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that just sounds like you got a puppy that was too young to go home, and you just put it in the street and waited for it to get run over.
I didn't mean for
Yeah.
it to. I wanted him to bring the stick back.
I'm almost
Hey, you
worried
didn't
that you
train
just
it.
ripped this puppy in utero.
I took him.
Yeah, I think that this puppy was not supposed to
I
be.
took him back home, and I raised him.
Well, but it was,
was
dead.
dead.
Like a
No, he wasn't.
taxidermy?
This is
He
very-
lived for a little while.
This is like Norman Bates' mom type deal, but a dog.
But a dog.
Yeah.
No, he lived
I don't know if he did.
How long did he live?
till the next morning.
Yeah, and then in your heart forever.
Yes, thank you.
No, I mean,
welcome.
He kept going. "Ooh."
Oh no.
oh, you just
He was laughing.
No,
Are you
that's not
sure you just weren't
laughing.
making that noise in front of him while he was decomposing?
No, I was going, "Come on, Mister Scraps. Why don't you come on in here and get a snack or something?" And he was going, "Boo."
Oh.
I'm gonna go back to Bill's
He-
initial theory. You should have taken him to the vet. You had
Yes,
so much time.
thank you.
So
I
much
didn't have
time
time.
No, I think you did.
you might-
no, I mean,
You might have
no,
saved
no,
some
Mr.
money you spend on air fresheners.
The
Yeah.
Lego movie was on.
Oh, we
So
had
this
to watch
was-
that.
wait.
You had
This
to watch
was really
that.
recent.
What
The
Lego,
Lego
movie
movie
was
is not
it?
an old
Wait,
movie.
is that blood on your T-shirt from Mr. Scraps?
No, it's
How recent
not.
was this?
It was very recent.
It was within a few
Okay.
years.
Yes, it was.
When you say on, the Lego movie was
you know
on
what years
TV,
mean?
so it was out of theaters.
It's still fresh, guys. Have a little consideration.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He lived till the next day,
It's
and
obviously
did.
morning.
it was the
I-
happiest day of his life.
I can't help but think that he would have lived a little longer if, again, you had taken him to the vet.
Right.
And
we
have
had
to
to-
throw that out there. I don't
we-
want to make you feel guilty.
I was busy because the Lego movie was on.
Priorities.
I just got the
understandable.
DVD.
we had the
It's a
technology.
DVD. You could have paused it.
Now you tell me.
You could have watched it at any time. You could have spent taking your time out of it to go to the vet. You could have
Well,
watched.
thank you.
I put the red
it's-
stuff
been
back
back
into
and you
Mr.
could've-
Scraps.
you could've-
Fuck yeah!